Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Must Watch Tips by AP. Today in this video, we will be learning the logical functions which are available in Excel. I have provided you an Excel file in description, so you can download that Excel file and practice it. So without wasting time, let's get into the video. The first function which we will be learning is if function. So, if you will apply the if function, it will evaluate the condition which you are providing in the if function and it will return you the value whether it is true or false. So, first to apply any formula, we will write equal to if, and now I want to use this formula. So, either I will double click on this formula and it will come, or else I will just type if and press tab button. So this formula will come in the cell. Now the logical test, we have to give a logical test. So I want if the marks are greater than 40, then I will say that that student is pass. And if it is less than 40, so it should be giving me an output as fail. And we'll complete the parenthesis and we'll press enter. So here I can see that the marks is less than 40. It is giving me the result as fail. The second way, instead of pass and fail, if you will write true or false, so it will give you like that also. If this greater than 40, so it should give me true, or else false. So you can see here the marks is greater than 40, so it is giving me true. And if I will drag this same formula over here, so we can predict the answer that it should give us as pass. So now I want this same formula to be dragged till last. So I will go to the last cell, will press Ctrl Shift page up, and then I will press Ctrl D. So you can see that now all the formulas is dragged down. Suppose instead of 66, if I will write it as 38, so you can see that from pass it will automatically become fail. So this was about the if function. So if you will set a condition like if 38 is greater than, or if any number is greater than 18, so it should give you, or it should return you as a true, or else if it is not greater than 80, then it will return you as a false. So here I have applied that same function, 38 is greater than 18, so it is returning us as a true. If you will write 38 is greater than 80 and you are not giving anything, you're just keeping it as a blank and then giving the another condition as a wrong, so it will automatically give you 0 as the answer, because it should give you true as answer if you have written true over there. But if you are not writing anything and omitting that particular value or particular condition, then it will return 0. If the value of false is omitted, then it will return false. But if you will write comma over there, then it will return 0. So there is difference between these two formulas. Here we are not giving anything. We are not giving comma. It is giving us the result as false. And here we are giving it as a comma. So it is giving us the result as a 0. So we need to take care of this small thing. So this was all about the if condition. The next condition which we will be seeing is AND condition. So in AND condition, it will return true only if all your conditions are true. If any one condition or more than one condition is false, then it will always give you the output as a false. So let's see how this condition works. So we will press equal to, then n, and then we want the first one, so we will press tab. The first logic is 36 should be greater than 40. If it follows, then it will give true. If it is not followed, then it will give us false. Then second logic should be 60 should be greater than 40. Then third should also be greater than 40. And we'll press enter. So it is giving us false as this condition is not following. So now let us drag this same formula down. So here it is giving us as a true because condition 1, 2 and 3, all three are followed. So this way we can use the AND formula or AND condition. The next condition which we will see is OR condition. In this condition, if all the arguments are false, then only it will give us the false as the output. So let's see how this works. So equal to, or the first logic is greater than 40, greater than 40, and the third and 40. We'll close the parenthesis. So here only two conditions are following. Still it is giving us true. It will give us false only at one place, like here it has given us false at this place only where all three conditions are not following. If any one condition is also false, it will return you as a true. So this was about the this was about the OR condition. The next condition which we will see is if error condition. So this condition is used when you are applying a formula and you think that maybe in some of your calculation you are going to get an error. So to overcome that error, you will specify a value that instead of that hashtag or divide by error, you will get the answer as a 0 or hyphen. So if I am writing a formula is equal to 13 divided by 0. So we know that we are going to get an error like this. So to overcome this error, we can write the same formula as if error. So first we will give the formula that 13 divided by 0. So if we get an error, we want the value as 0. So we can enter. So now instead of this hashtag divide by 0, we are going to get the answer as 0. Instead of 0, if you want something else to be written, as we can say that if you want to be written as error. So any text thing if you want to write, so you need to write it in the quote, double quote. So now you can see that here error is written. Instead of this, if you want a symbol or hyphen, so you can put that also. So this was one way. And if you won't specify anything, so by default it will give you 0 as the output. So if I am applying if error formula and value to be 13 divided by 0, comma, and I will close the parenthesis, so it will give me by default 0 as the output. So here I have mentioned that which formula you will use and what output you are going to get. And I have added one comment also. You can pause the video and read these comments. So the next condition which we will see is true and false condition. If you want a logical value to be returned as false, you can directly write it equal to false, and you can directly press enter without giving any parentheses. So here you can see that false is written, and if you will just write false and give the parenthesis, still you are going to get false as the answer. So same way it's for true. It is also a logical value. So if you will write true and you will not add any parenthesis, it will give you true as your output. And if you will add parenthesis also, still you are going to get true as your output. So this was about true and false. The next condition, logical condition, is not. So not will reverse your output. So if your output will be coming as a true, so if you will apply not function or not condition, so your answer will become false. So if you are adding it as a not and then you are writing the logical word or logical formula as true. So you know that the opposite of true or the reverse of true is false. If you will write not and false, so you know that opposite or reverse of false will be true. So if I am writing the formula is equal to not and the condition. So condition is 18 is greater than 15. So we know that this is true, but you are applying not before that, so it will throw you false. So the next condition here you will write it as not and then 20 is less than 18. Now we know that this condition is false, but as you have applied not over there, so it will throw you true as your answer. So this was about the not condition. So far we have covered not, true and false, if error, or, and, if functions. Now in the next video of this part 2, we will be covering the is family. So in is function we have multiple functions. So we will cover that topic in the next video. See you in next video. Thank you.